Alright, everybody, welcome back to Final Clive Fantasy. And then you can't spell XVI without at least 2 of the letters of Clive. Welcome in. Howdy. This game had an update. It's version 1.10 now. I believe that update brought the ability to change costumes, among some other things, but costumes are things I'm more interested in. I might have a look at those in a bit. But yeah, welcome to another Final Fantasy XVI. It is a Monday stream of Final Fantasy XVI, which are going to be for the next 4 Mondays. So, oh, there you go. Yeah, character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access the Hideaway's Arete Stone. Try out this new feature. Which I can't do right now because I'm not at the Hideaway. I started Starfield. It's huge. Gavin needs a delightful sundress. Is that you speaking personally, Morbo, or are you talking about the Gavin in this game? Anyway, to catch people up with what's happened, we have gone to the Velcroy Desert. We fought Hugo Kupka, aka Titan. No, I already have a delightful sundress. We fought Hugo Kupka, who essentially was pissed off at Sid for killing the Garada lady that I can't ever remember her fucking name. What is her name? Benedicta. There we go. So he was pissed off at Sid for killing Benedicta, but we basically told him that actually that was us. Because he was trying to get revenge on us. He went over to... well, let's go to the world map. It's easier. This is your catch-up chat. He went over to here, which is Rosaria, and was trying to draw us out by laying waste to the place, basically knowing that that's our hometown, that we wouldn't... I'm going to go ahead to the Hideaway. I can do that. Basically knowing that we would go and, like, react to that, right? Because, like, shit's bad, he's destroying everything, it's terrible. So, when we went there, it was a trap, obviously, and he ended up capturing, what's her name? Jill. And we had to break her out. In the process of doing so, Torgal got, like, really cool. In fact, I can show you Torgal. There's a little screenshot type thing of him. Where is it? Is it on attributes? Yeah, here you go. Yeah, look at that. It's like Fenrir. So yeah, we did that. We saved Jill. Then we had a big fight with Kupka. And that ended up with us cutting his hands off. We essentially were ready to, like, kill him, and then someone came, I don't know who it was, but someone came and collected him and took him away. And we're now in the Velcroy Desert chasing after that person. They are from Waloed. They're the people from Waloed. In fact, we might be able to see that on here.
Here for another of my lectures.
Oh, we got things to ask about.
What is it that you wish to learn? One must
yeah, we go to the situation map. So, Arflam. Is this actually gonna show this? Yeah, here we go. So this is Waloed. So the Kingdom of Waloed, they came in from the back, and they basically, like, started messing shit up as well in Rosalith at the same time. They ended up taking Kupka with his hands cut off and traipsing across the desert, the Drake's Fang, with him. So we are following them right now, essentially. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. However, I have decided to come home for a bit, and I'm going to talk to Vivian now. So you're all cut up, chat. That's everything.
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it's fair to say it was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. Transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like. Mid, by the way, Sid's daughter. She is now a member of the hideaway as well. Naturally, I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I'd not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered? To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who'd seemed to be delighting my miscomfort. Still, our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life, and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so, I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Interesting. Also, Byron, that is our uncle.
Lord Byron Rothfield.
He's very funny. He ate a bunch of food and then jumped over a bar when we had a bar fight. Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, Protector of Port Isolde, and your uncle, no less. I heard tell that he was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would seem to give truth to such rumours. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful.
Why?
Why, perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here at the Hideaway. I must practice my steps.
Going so soon?
Yes, I am. I'm going, Vivian. Goodbye. I actually wanted to come up here to talk to you. Because it would seem that we have had a new hunt. With this one. In the Valkyrie Desert. Okay. A hill to die on. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder. Creature indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in its size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out to slay this black mold would earn the eternal gratitude of not only the desert traders, but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb with every trip through the Valkyrie. Okay, it just says Valkyrie Desert. I actually don't know if I need to even write anything down with this one, but I'm getting my notepad out. Nectar's got a new gig, does he? How do you mean? Looks like he's got the same fucking gig me. Still just sat here. Doing what he does. However, the main reason I came back here was to go to the Arretstone.
Who's this blue blood?
Who's this blue blood? Because this patch added the ability for me to change appearance. I don't want to see what that looks like. Use the appearances option in the Arretstone to change the outward appearance of Clive or his party members. The appearance of Clive's weapon can also be changed to that of any previously obtained weapon while maintaining the current weapon's stats. Interesting. You don't say. Ah, that's awesome. That's exactly what they needed. That's great. So you can just change it to any of your previously owned weapons. That means now, when Pastry comes to watch one of these, I can change it to the anime sword, and she'll be really happy, because she really liked that sword. Oh, you can change Ambrosia's look as well? Your HP is confirmed alongside a PC port now in active development. 2 paid DLCs are coming soon. Interesting. Oh. Well, let's get you some fucking gear on, Ambrosia. Right, Clive can have burnt black or normal. Let's go with burnt black for a little bit, shall we? What about you? What can you have? Snow White. Oh, that's like a Shiva-inspired one. Torgal or Icy Blue Torgal? I can't even tell the difference. Let's have it. Let's just change everyone. Fuck it. Oh, I look cool in this. New costume! Hell yeah. Alright, Dalmacian Desert. That makes Torgal look like he has anime sickness. So, some black boulder is what it said? Oh, look at Torgal. Actually, he looks really cool. Now I can see the difference. Now I'm in, like, better light. Oh, look at Ambrosia. Looking real cool. Okay, right, so it's on... It's here somewhere. I don't know where. I guess we're just gonna go look for it. Byron, you don't even know where we're going. Why the fuck are you running quicker than I am? I don't even know where we're going, so why the fuck are you in ahead of me? It's kind of sweeping the desert, more or less.
Alright.
Alright. As per usual, I'm going to get back into this game by going to do a hunt. Every single time, it's like I take a week off, and it's like, first enemy I'm going to fight is like a hunt mark, and it's probably going to be the hardest rank I'll have come across up to now. Every single time. At this point, I think you just got to keep doing it. It's like a running joke. I wouldn't be shocked if he was up here. Although, to be honest, from like the description, it would probably make more sense if it was on like a trade route or something. They're saying that people are getting like disturbed by it. Never mind, I think that's it. Okay, we found it. It's a turtle. Fastitokalon. I don't know how you say that.
Well, Clive. Looks like you're gonna need me bigger sword.
Okay. Let's just start off with some free damage. What? Oh, okay. He's tough. He's a tough boy. I mean, he's not doing a lot of damage. Like, he's not that scary yet. Like, he's very easy to dodge. Okay. Things got a little bit crazier for a second there, but it was okay. Manageable. Come on, do it. Oh, that's not good. I don't want that. Let's just do this. I fucked that up real bad. Like, I get it completely. I'm not hitting him in the right spot, but it's like, it's where I decide to go, man. I don't feel super in control of where I'm going. Based on where Clive decides to dodge to. Got him! God, that's so satisfying. Nice. Right, I am back into the combat already. That didn't take long. Oh, I need that.
It should have stayed in its shell.
I needed that for something. Alright, sorry, let me catch up with the chat after that fight. Game is pure eye bleach after Final Fantasy XIII. You can go places that aren't claustrophobic and every combat encounter doesn't take 5 minutes. I mean, Final Fantasy XIII was still trying to be a turn-based RPG, even though it was kind of like a weird mix. So, yeah. Alright, and then the rest of the things I missed were Morbo's Torgal puns, which I am not going to repeat. It's behavior that I need to... I shouldn't be enabling him, chat.
Back, are ya? So, will it be?
Right, what can I make? I can make this now, right? Morbo's anger. Drake Slayer's bracelets. I mean, no reason not to, right?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Thank you.
Fine.
Sid's going to finish the job.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down.
No, my coin purse is suitably weighty,
I
thank
reckon
you.
I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Right, I like barely got hit by that thing, so I feel like I'm doing alright. That wasn't a difficult hunt to start off with, actually, to be fair. As far as the hunts go, that was not a bad one. You can steal a lot of things from Morbo, his organs, his child, but you can't steal his my wounds boy jokes. That's true.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks.
He must have done that one already. What's a fancy word for trousers, pantaloons boy? You must have done that one already. Surely.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and
Oh,
everything
10
promised?
away?
Come again.
Fucking
I may have more for you.
fine. Right, okay. Oh, we go here now. To the inn. The fucking cheek of you.
Why is the tavern shut?
Wait, did you ask that? Was that Byron? Because we had a fucking, we kicked in the thing. The tavern shut because we fucked it up.
Another fight, is it? Some people can't handle their drink.
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Sorry, I'm not looking to buy anything anyway. So they want me to go this way, but I kind of just want to see. I'm curious as to whether or not they'll let me out this way.
Clumsy lout. If anything's damaged, it's the lash for you.
Ah, yes. Wanker. That's what they call. There's another word for that guy. Slave master, wanker, same thing.
A word of advice, traveller. You see pots like this around town, you leave them alone. Unlike where you come from, fresh water's in short supply around these parts. We store what little rainwater we get in these pots for, well, not a rainy day, but you know what I mean.
A particularly non-rainy day.
Forgive me, my boy, but is this not the way we came? Drake's Fang is to the south.
Well, it's not the way we fucking came, is it, Byron? Because it's uncovered now. you smarmy git.
Should wish to explore the world a little, but pray take pity on my poor feet.
Fine. I'll come back here later. I'm sure they'll send me over here eventually anyway. Oh yeah, we also closely missed Joshua last time at the inn. We did, yes.
Softness, like
Once you go flat,
a cloud with a crust.
that's you've not finished the saying. You've not. That's not a slogan. It's not a slogan. That's half a slogan.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it.
Wait, what are you doing over there, Torgal?
You were right, boy.
It's found some shade to sit in.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
No, I'm good.
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Why are you Slav squatting like that?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
And then, my price, if you can't pay it. Light it for Gilbert's.
No. Whoa. Once you go flat, you never go back. My wounds, boy!
They've closed the road.
Damn it, Morbo.
And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present. We have to get through that gate. Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
I mean, we were just at the Dalamil Inn, so...
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Take a bath, understood.
You've been most helpful.
That, I guess I will.
You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Dalamil is famous for its spas, its markets, and its smithies. Somebody at one of those might be able to help you.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young...
Can I have a bath? Oh, wash it, please, no.
You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families.
Never really understood that saying that well, chat.
Where you'll usually find him.
I don't know the back of my hands like that well. I'd say I probably know the front of my hands better.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Red Dead 2 interactive bathing action.
Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense.
Or like Witcher, the bath scene.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Just believe that, do we?
Arrange an introduction.
Have you seen this person? I don't know what she looks like or where she is from or where she is or anything.
Only as far as
She's a good friend of mine.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you'll like
You don't want this fight, brothers. Come on, someone go for it. Someone do it. Someone try and hit me. You'll do! How is he okay after that? I stabbed my sword at his nuts. Oh, right in the ghoulies! You've turned Dalamil into a caldera. Oh god. Flower, did you use that Berserker's ring a lot that I've got on? Because I really fucking love it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
For the whole playthrough. Nice!
Him.
That's probably what I'm going to do too.
The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
It's a Koopa. It's a Koopa. It's a Moogle. Rosina's a Moogle. Calling it now.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Imagine trying to mug this lad and he turns into an elemental firestorm of bollocks stabbing rage murder. Yeah. That has happened a number of times already in this playthrough, let's be honest. Are these guys... Oh, okay, they're not dead. They're okay. They'll live.
You have passed the test, Sid. Off you go now. Rosina Dalamil away.
I'm worried that it's in quotation marks. Something dodgy going on here.
Fresh bread.
It would make a my carpets have...
I don't know about your carpet. What?
Is this the place?
Okay.
Lugo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young Sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
This isn't Resident Evil 6. Yeah, that's a good game.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
That's the best joke you've done all night, Morbo, I'll be honest.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Why does Clive's armor look like a dildo crafted for dragon enthusiasts? It's my new armor.
Most important commodity.
Fancy.
My trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
This is Sylvando's voice actor from DQ11.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do? to earn your trust.
About 7 or 8 side quests, I'd say.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
I'll be honest, Flower, and I know this is probably not the case, but he sounds a lot like the voice actor for Asahi from Final Fantasy
Tell me you're going to listen to this
14.
scruff?
We might as well hear him out.
I think it's just the way the
It's only
guy's
natural
talking, though.
that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man.
Which one? I honestly don't know. But he just sounds like him.
The pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
Do you not think?
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
We're not trying to catch damselflies.
Me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
I'm now looking up this guy to see what else he's done.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
So bear with me, chat, while I just stand still for a sec. Yeah, there you go, Sylvando. But I haven't played DQ11. His voice is very recognizable, though. Not from anything else, though, that I've played. By the look of it. He's a character in Triangle Strategy as well. Interesting. Yeah, I can hear it. It just sounds... I think it's just, like, the tone more than anything, though. I'll be honest. Like, it's the way he's sort of being all cocky and whatever else. He's got a very similar tone to him, so... Probably more what it is. Wait, hang on.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries,
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
What's up, fella?
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Kupka got a lot of money. But we knew that.
A deposit.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope you... What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place.
I don't care about your carpets.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Didn't Byron pay this person for the damages? Like, shitloads. I'm pretty sure they, like, paid her well over the odds for it. Oh. For some reason I thought it would be in that door. No.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
You trying to bribe him? Quite successfully by the look of it.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been
It's almost like
siphoning
they
off
got all the
crystals meant for
crystals
elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Hello,
I
Gibbs.
arranged to meet with the soldiers in
Welcome
a
in.
secluded corner of the Velcroy. far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Rendezvous of the soldiers in the desert. Now that
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
that is something I can do.
The juiciest
Fresh
meat
bread,
from
warm
Breeze.
from the oven.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
I need a new dress.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Just look at the light it for Gilbert's sake.
Wait a minute. Damn it. It's like I realized that was going to be a problem as I was going. But I thought I'll get all the way to, like, the end and then see if I can get through there. But no.
Lights and pots!
It was right up here, chat.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
This is where he didn't want me to go before. Hope Lord Kupo is doing alright. Boy, Lord Kupo. I could care less about him. I hope his hands are not back on. And he's having a sad time. He seemed like a real a-hole. Is that a scorpion? My plan at the moment, chat, is if I run into a group of enemies and they're like a chunk below my level, I'm not too worried about stopping to fight them. We'll start continuing to fight random enemy mobs or whatever when my level starts catching up to them. They just glue them back on. Waloed super glue. Maybe. I mean, I imagine they would probably use healing magic, but maybe they're gluing back on. I have a feeling this is going to be a trap.
I'll take it from here.
Let's find out. Oh, I got crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Right. It's time to get some backstory just to remind us these guys. So these are Waloed Knights. Kingdom of Waloed's main battle force, also known as the King's Guard, where they ultimately answer to King Barnabas. The Knights' orders are usually issued by their Lord Commander, the Royal Intelligences, a special unit led by Benedicta Harmon. Dominant of Garuda are a notable exception to the rule, reporting as they do directly to the King. So Waloed was where Benedicta was from. I guess I had close ties to the Dhalmekians and Kupka, just by virtue of their relationship.
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty.
Seems a little outdated now, yeah.
Being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
You're right.
Kill them. Kill them both.
Yeah, good luck with that. Whoops, I'm on the wrong one. Oh well, we still gave him a good punching.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Alright, who keeps curing? Where is he? This guy? Stop it. Good job, dog. Nope. It's one of my least favourite fights in the game, the Chocobos. Maybe this will be the one guy who finally kills Clive or not. Wait, one of your least favourite fights in the game because you have to fight the Chocobos?
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard.
Chocobos are like Final Fantasy dogs.
The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
Like, there are good dogs and bad dogs. There are good Chocobos and bad Chocobos. Sometimes they're enemies, you just have to kill them.
Perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I guess not. Not much choice, really.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
You laughing at my name, Lubor?
I suppose it could have been worse.
You sound like a fucking
Clive.
like KY jelly knockoff.
So I must do the same. Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Even the game references it.
And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse.
Given that every single voice in this game, more or less, is like British.
Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you.
Clive doesn't seem so ridiculous now.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the.
Here, wear this.
Oh, right, okay. I forgot that this is a
Any
thing.
friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I might word it differently, but okay. Right, hang on, I want some lore on this, because I've heard the word Stolus a bunch of times, and I kind of forgot to look this up. Stolus is owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of aether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only in the intended recipient. Stoluses are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, and are seldom available to common folk. The incantation Omir Los Delan Suisag Elife can be loosely translated as "My will is now thy burden, near cleft our bond shall be." Sorry. Interesting. Hoot Wireless, yeah, Hoot Wireless.
Omir Los Delan Suisag Elife.
Hitting send on that tweet went hard. Welcome.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
All owl travelling through the high heat of Dalmacia. At least he can get out of the heat fairly quickly and go to a different area.
Wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. We can go back to the hideaway now and unlock another thing. Reputation unlock. But this guy has like 18 different dialogue options right now, apparently.
Clive. You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both second people to bear our respective names. What, you didn't think Rosina Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It's the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble. Alas, she was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That's why I kept her forge alive, why I played a desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Sid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters. Still, I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you?
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and a natural hot spring. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they have been gathering in greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Almost as exercisemen, that's something different. Not that edicts from Randella carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of Mother Crystal. Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So
you see why with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organise their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
How very fitting.
That the noble soldiers of Dhalmekia and Waloed, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalimil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would be all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done.
Of course.
Of course, as long as we remain reliant on the power of crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Try not to disappoint me. Okay.
Farewell now.
Well, before we carry on to our next area, we have 2 side quests here. Let's do them.
Never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand?
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Felt like he came up with this plan all on his own, really, and I didn't need to do anything. But I guess I'll go with help.
Take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the needed to a silken soft.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
I'm a
Fair
son.
enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Okay. Feel like a knife would be one of the first things an apprentice would make aside from nails and horseshoes. You'd have thought so. Like, as he sat, like, making swords and stuff before he's making knives. A sword is just a big knife, surely. Big, much harder to make knife.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Okay.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this
Make a
place.
small sword, friend. No, smaller.
Right.
Smaller.
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
Better not be a bathing
I'd
minigame.
have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than
The
one.
command
I
doesn't
beg
work
you.
here.
Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Okay.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Ooh. We know how apprentice blacksmiths would start out with barrel rings for years. Oh, you're a barrel ring.
Open the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Hang on. Did I? Did I miss the person I'm supposed to talk to here? Who am I supposed to be talking to here? It's in this area, so maybe they're further out. Can open that up. It's not the people Slav squatting.
You can't even fill my
I gotta call the hospital, I'll be in the burn ward. No, Morbo. You found me goblin coin.
Well, we can make our way back to
Oh, it's you! Well, hang on, before you do that.
Anything I can interest you in?
Not that. Not that. She got quite a lot of these now. No, I'm good, although you can buy things off me.
Thank you for your custom.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it.
I feel like I didn't need this information, but I could have told him this.
I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
I could have told him this information. Like, what did you find out? That people want a knife that's sharp and doesn't break.
Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Yeah, at least Clive also was like, yeah, no, I learned fuck all here. Wait, hang on. I should go out and do that quest first while I'm here. New Futurama has me fucked up because I'll keep hearing people say Morbo on TV.
We should get going soon.
I didn't realise they're still doing New Futurama.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubo?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
I mean, I don't plan on dying at all.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, I like this version of the music. Look at that water.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbert.
Is that what I sound like down Dravost?
Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts?
Oh, famous healing water.
Well, I'm thinking.
Do tell me more.
Find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot. I'd have a license to mint Gil. Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
Well, he had a lot to say. He sure had a lot of crap to say. I'm gonna stay off the Chocobo so I can talk to people.
What the hell are those things?
The bombs, mate. You ever seen one of them before? The accents shit show today that was Fable. This game's of the light in comparison. Yeah, I mean, like, the voice acting I think is good in this game for the most part, but also it is wild hearing so many different bloody British accents all in one place.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Oh, something awful's here. Oh, you don't say, in my healing waters. Oh, that's right, in my healing waters, mate.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Well, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? These things are called bath bombs. That's great. Ow! Ow.
Out of the frying pan.
I dodged that. I'll have you know, game. I didn't dodge that though.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Torgal my wounds, boy, please, I beg.
Well done, Torgal.
Alright. This guy a real asshole. There we go. I took a lot more damage from that than I should have done.
It's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This area is really nice to look at with all the like crystal clear water and stuff. It's like I'm on a holiday. Little changing room. Treasure chest. Oh. There we go. The English on holiday. Too many foreigners. I keep shouting at them. They can't understand what I'm saying.
That's better.
Reminds you of Gerudo Town in Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Although, I don't remember there being as much water in Gerudo Town. There's that one oasis area though.
We should get going.
Girl.
Do you have water?
I've got a crystal.
Anything I can interest you in?
And the aqueducts, yeah. It had water, don't get me wrong.
Here you are. An excellent choice.
Oh wait.
Good day, my lord. Go with Gilbert.
Who? Gilbert?
Wait, inside. There he is. The man who's... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Bath bombs.
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Actually, it's exactly what I expected was going to be there.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I've burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
It's a leather pouch filled with bath water.
With a little luck, the day
Gamer girl bath water, I'm calling it. I'm gonna be a bloody gillionaire. Breath of the Inferno ignition. Okay. And some scarletite. That's pretty good. Hand you a single glove. One glove.
Is it true what I'm hearing? So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Okay. That way?
Come on.
Yeah!
I wonder if I got more side quests like at the hideaway now as well. Or another hunt. It's possible. I'll check after this before I go to the next area.
Straight home now. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it!
Bloody hell!
I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Telling me you don't talk to a guy in a cave when you've killed a certain amount of enemies to get adamantite in this game? Terrible. Subpar experience. Let's make use of that PS5 quick loading, shall we?
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good
I
sir.
don't want to take a sniff, and I don't want anything to do with your carpets.
Lights and pots!
Hanging lanterns.
We should get going soon.
I've got some bad news. I've given in to the hype of Starfield. I tried my best, my lord, but it was too strong. I installed it for when it comes out on Game Pass, but a lot of what I've seen of it has made me feel like I'm probably not going to be super hot on it. We'll see. I'm willing to give it a chance to change my mind, seeing as it's on Game Pass, though.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
From what I've seen of it, it looks a little bit like Day 1 No Man's Sky to me, I'll be honest. Very empty, barren planets with nothing to do. But maybe the main quest is really good.
light, meat, and dark.
It would make a fine
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Spring lime, a brittle white stone that grows in a restorative hot spring near Dalimil. Sorry. When dried and milled into a fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one.
Your preacher DeWitt, space trucker.
Time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
That's a really janky looking knife
That'll do, I
they ended
reckon.
up making her.
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of
You're making Derek Metamau in every game.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will.
Or like, you know, I don't know. You could teach him how to do his job instead of...
I was wondering,
like...
what would you do...
being a dingus and making it a riddle?
...to forge a carving knife?
Just an option.
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You sure did.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Sumibito 13, welcome in. I can respect that pricing for noblemen, though. It's a hustler's world. Indeed! Hey, if they got the coin, then they can pay the bloody coin. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Lubor's the sort of person who says there's no stupid question and immediately ridicules you for your stupid question. Yeah, I feel that. Right, we've done all the side quests here. Kind of want to go back to the hideaway. Well, maybe not. I can see from here that there's not a new hunt to do. Never mind. Changed my mind. Instantly changed my mind. We will go here, though.
Finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs
needed to a silken softness.
That's around for new clothes. I mean, I only put these ones on at the start of the stream. They're the new ones from the patch.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's...
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Nectar needs more time to talk to his black market contacts yet. You're not wrong. Oh wait. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe I should go back.
Press on.
I think I have enough reputation to go and get another reward from that place. Oh, a new missive has been delivered to my chambers.
The Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Wait. Wasn't it like $3.90 something? Or whatever? Did it go up? You what? Was I just blind? Guess I was blind. Okay? Well, fuck it then.
And how may I assist you today?
So she's got...
Allow me to educate you.
I'm assuming the situation map is updated in some fashion, has it? Oh,
Very
whatever.
good.
I'll go see what that new missive is and then I'll leave. Is missive the name of your escort? I don't... No. Definitely not.
Who's this blue blood?
You can't prove otherwise.
Sid's going to find Coco. Finish the job.
True. I am going to do that. Alright, who's writing me missives? What's up? A Desert Alliance. Oh, gee. Sid II, I trust you'll forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it's worth, you have now earned mine. I can assure you it shall not be easily relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Okay. I guess we'll go back here.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of this.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet.
Can I put a marker there?
Take a sniff, good sir.
Don't!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Asking me to take a sniff.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense. What?
We should get going soon.
Faster.
There we go.
Come on, girlie.
Does Chocobo jump good?
Be safe.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Aye. The guards are furious about it. You do well to steer clear.
Well, if it's blocking the road, it'd be a wasted journey anyway.
I want to go have a look at this. What happened?
Get that damned wagon fixed. Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
It's all broken. The jaw. That'll be Drake's Fang. That looks pretty in the background.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
You did what you had to do,
It's
mate.
not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Yeah, loftier ambitions,
This is where
for
we must
sure.
part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck him up. It's gonna be a bad time for him, Mr. No Hands. Right, I want to make sure there's no side quest. Right, folks, I am going to go take a small break before we go to Drake's Fang, the next of the Mother Crystals, and confront Kupka and whoever his Waludian ally is again. So, stick around for that. I won't be gone for too long. I'm just going to go get a snack and another drink. I'm going to leave you at the break screen though, so enjoy that. When we come back, it's on.
He's sensing that from you.
What the fuck did you come from? What do you mean? Just appear out of nowhere. What did you just fucking say? What did you say? You want to kill? Who you been killing? Well, I've been gone. It's like, when it's like this, it's like, grrr, I'm so scary. Duh. It's so stupid. Oh. Right, I didn't do too much. Why did he look so surprised? Whoa! Why does he look so shocked? That didn't kill you?
Sharon, where's the elevator that's connected to the energy unit area?
To get to the elevator, you need the passcode to get into the room before it.
Do you know the pass number?
Yeah, it's 2751. Why do you ask?
Something needs to be done about the energy unit. It's about to melt down. You escaped in the DSRV.
Then we have to set this child free.
Will it take long?
Yes, because the power's out.
Yes.
The sequence is complicated and I have to go to the control room.
Hurry!
Okay. Oh, I've seen the DN area diver go around the outside of the big table to get to the energy unit in a robotic suit.
DN area diver. Okay, thanks.
She sounded like she's gonna fall asleep. Yeah, alright. I'm saying. It's alright, chat. I just gotta do this perfectly after getting that ration every time. Oh. Why did you move so far off, Ryden?
Ryden!
Oh god, I'm dying! Oh! Oh god! Oh! That was pretty good. That was pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Jesus. Ooh! Fuck those bullets. I don't care. It's literally just bullets with a sniper rifle. Yes! 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 No! No! Oh. Oh my god! I can't handle. You've literally just said I got proficient at aiming them. Oh, I'm on fire as well! Oh, I'm gonna actually die! Barry, what the fuck? What the? You made the noise like you're dead! Fucking cheeky bastard.
Oh no! Oh no!
Good.
This is a good dance.
It's the noise I made. Ah. I kind of just involuntarily make noise while playing games, especially if I'm dying and stuff. Oh my god, how did I dodge that? For fuck's sake! No! I could miss the emerald! What do you mean? Oh no! Tongue. Dodge left.
Come on! Come and get
Tongue.
Where's the count?
Dodge left.
Come on! Come and get
What the fuck are you? What?
What should I do?
What's that? She just did.
Where should I aim?
Dodge left.
Come on!
Red, blue star pattern.
The white disc, you say?
Red
But there are a lot.
disc.
Oh, the red disc? But there's so many. Which one?
What color is that at the top? Pink disc?
Huh?
The pink disc.
Huh?
Pink. Blue star.
Blue star pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
There's another one with blue star on it. Purple star.
Huh?
Green star.
Oh, the red disc? But there's so many. Which one?
Purple star.
Huh?
This one. This one.
Huh?
On the left.
The white disc, you say?
On your right.
Come on, help me.
To your right, Rio.
Huh?
The one with that says DVD and it's got a blue star on it, you fucking blind moron! Check the ones to the right, what are you checking the same free disc for?
Huh?
Oh boy, I've got that to look forward to at the end of this month, chat. Like half a day of that. It's gonna be good. Alright, I'm back. Speed run the game, leave the room, okay. I did put down that as a Lifeline speed run. I will say, by the way, the speed run of Lifeline is more or less just playing the game, but like as well as you can. So it's not really like you're not going to see any special things happen. I'm just going to try and do the game good. And I don't have to get all the tickets. So it's still going to be a shit show. Right, let's go to Drake's Fang. Oh, he's got like new prosthetic hands or something.
What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Oh, he's so mad.
Out of my sight, witch!
Who this guy?
Killing you, Rossfield!
Girl. Guy?
I'll rip out your heart!
Guy.
I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbard.
Harbard. He fell over. Right, let's have a look. Lord Commander of the Kingdom who eludes armies, Harbard is known to many as the Courtesan Knight. By reason of his unchangingly icy demeanour and his unwavering loyalty to his liege, indeed he appears to command Barnabas's complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of Knights despite his apparent youth. Capacity in which he evacuated Hugo Kupka from Rotherham Castle, however, remains a mystery.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak. But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it.
He looks like he's got, you know those like toy like Hulk hands that you could get. You like put them on and they had like big green Hulk hands. He looks like he's got those.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the night.
Don't hand shame. I mean, we cut them off, to be fair. Can't really get much more hand shamey than cutting someone's hands off.
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so.
What's your game, Harbord?
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh.
Orcs. Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Are we sneaking? Not for long.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us.
Orcish fodder.
Stay down.
It's a pretty unfortunate name, isn't it? What rank are you in the Orcish army? Oh, we're fodder. Oh.
Taken over the entire mine.
And when that guy was like, just promise me you'll go through the mine, it's a safe way in. Hmm. Oh, bro. Fuck you!
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Orcish fodder equals rat bag, don't tell pastry. I'm just going to point out Flower mentioned that if pastry you're watching the VOD. Use that information as you will.
Time to fight.
I'm an Orcish mesmerizer. Well, I couldn't see what I was doing to that guy, but it certainly looked like it fucked him up. It's a potion. But I haven't taken any damage yet.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
I just want to get that guy. Alright, never mind. Get him one way or the other.
Fine hound.
Good job, Torgal. He healed my wounds.
You're finished.
Okay. Is there any other, like, chests or anything I missed on the way here? I don't think so. No, it's just a big combat arena. Dead. Potion?
Stairs. This must be the way out. Stay down.
Sea of Stars has been really cool so far, Mael. The story is playing it safe for the most part. You can see the Chrono Trigger similarities. It's also gorgeous to look at. I actually, funnily enough, downloaded the soundtrack for that yesterday. Ow!
How did they get in here?
Alright, dude. Okay.
Too slow. Nice try.
This fucking... I don't know about Warlord, Orcish fucking teleportation wizard.
finished.
You're finished. Should put on the radio request list. Well, I have it downloaded. I just need to sort it. That'll probably be in the next upload I do. Fucking dead piece of shit, mate. Make sure there's nothing going on down here. No, just a big arena, and I ended up fighting him in one corner of it. Oh, we're here already? Huh. Get here quick.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
That is some really
Never did do things by halves.
really cool looking architecture.
Wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Alright, what boss are you gonna make me fight in this fucking courtyard?
Let the trial
Barnyard?
begin.
Am I gonna fight him? Not yet.
What the hell?
With me,
Whew. Gotta fight the Undertaker. It is Brother Kane! Damn it! Thought he was doing a different move. Thought he was doing that one. And then he did that one when I wasn't expecting it. Son of a bitch. Get him in the booty! He did it again! He has like the same pose for 2 moves. Wait, how are you not staggered, my dude? That's what I thought. Fucking punched. I really like that move a lot. The punch parry might genuinely be my favorite iconic ability so far.
Seems we're expected.
Also seems like a really daft idea to let me in, but sure, whatever, man.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Mythos. I mean, clearly this guy is playing Kupka off against me in some fashion. The fact he's letting me in, he knows what I'm gonna do. Also, we're in Castle Dazbog. I'm gonna have a quick look at my abilities here. Can I upgrade? Oh, I can upgrade. What does upgrading this do? Upgrade, increase attack potency. Yes. Yes. What about that one? Extends precise execution window. Sure, why not? It's free. That's mastery of that. That's mastery of that. That is an upgrade to something I don't really use. That's mastery of that, and that's mastery of that. Do I use... I guess I use Flames of Rebirth. Increase number of hits. I should do that at some point, really. I use that quite a lot. Flames of Rebirth. I feel alright though.
Did the orcs do this
with the upgrades I've done and the stuff I have. Always forget that literally the first stream of this, it told me about holding in the left stick to tap into my like animal instincts or whatever the fuck it was. Which I thought was pretty funny. Wait, is that Torgal up there like barking at something? Is that what that is? You alright, Torgal? Whoops, I pressed the wrong thing entirely there. Yeah, level up.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, increasing their performance in battle. Look for the Attack up icon to defeat these targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. Or I don't let them do it. Never mind, you got to do it.
To me, boy. There's a boy.
The best offense is a great offense. Exactly, yeah. Whoever said the best offense is a good defense has never been hit in the face.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
This looks like a boss fight. Person clearly never been sucker punched, yeah.
This won't be easy.
Ow. Nope. Motherfucker. Ow, how many moves are in that combo, dude? Oh, he's got like Elden Ring fucking delay timing. Alright. Every plan is great until you get kicked in the balls, as my grandpappy used to say. This is where I came from. Use my animal instincts, aka Torgal. I got really turned around in there. I thought I came in through this door. That's where I'm supposed to go, though.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Someone fucked this table real good. You mean fucked up? The up is important. Or do you mean fucked? Yes, okay.
He's in the sanctuary.
Gently laid down on the rock by the fire. I don't know what you want to think about that when it left that kind of mark. Oh boy. Wait, let me just jump down there. Why can't I just jump down there? It'll be so much quicker. Wow, they are really just healing me up a whole bunch and refilling all my potions. That's how you know big boss fight's coming. The Inner Sanctum, Drake's Fang.
Just what I needed.
Wow, good. It's a really uncool way to miss that.
That better be the last of them.
So much gil. You have to fight the table fucker. Oh god, no. You go up the table fucker.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
What?
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Is he just seeing that? It's an illusion, mate.
You get away from her. Benedicta!
It's me, Clive. I'm a vampire. So is it some sort of like, I don't know, the Mother Crystal's like showing him something that's gonna like emotionally charge him into getting his Titan powers back or something? Oh, it's a bad time for a migraine. Oh, I think I'm gonna pry him. That's what he said right before he fucked that table. Motivation, I guess, yeah. Well, it's showing him like, not mirage, an illusion that's gonna, like, set him off. That's the way I guess I'd word it. Clive's tinnitus returned, yeah.
You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Oh, we actually did it. Titan versus Ifrit is going to be a hell of a fight, isn't it? Because Titan's a fucking big boy. Ifrit, size-wise, I think is much more like nimble, agile. Yeah, here you go. Where are your hands? Oh, never mind. Well, that was short-lived. The basic bog standard assault rifle in Starfield is called the Maelstrom, so enjoy that, I guess. Good naming sense. Yeah, punch him in the feet. Sandra, welcome in. It's like watching a squirrel attacking a bodybuilder. So true.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
You've learned Brimstone. Oh. Oh, he's gonna pull the ceiling down, huh? Clive has learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 and square longer to increase explosion's size and strength. Press X at any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. Brit is invulnerable to damage or charging Brimstone. Suffering attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try.
Whoa. Oh. I have a cooldown on Brimstone, right. and I can't use it when I'm on the floor being kicked. Oh, he's staggered. Nice. Oh. Well, I didn't go like how I planned it. Thought I was attacking him. Whoa! Oh, you just eating that shit? Uh-oh. I can't see this ending well. Oh boy. Did he I have a feeling he took rid of the, well, took care of the Melva crystal for me there, to be honest. Oh my god, it's huge! Oh, fucking cool.
Found to help me. It's do or die. I'm coming, Kuka.
This is awesome. This is so fucking awesome, though. And unexpected. Why is this suddenly Sonic? If only Sonic played like this. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting this. That's cool. There's something funny to me about the subtitle Ifrit saying shit whenever it happens. It tickles me. Titan lost. So I'm just going crazy like he always does a Titan's theme, yeah. Alright, here we go. Ow. Well, now I know there's a, like, thing from it, like a shockwave. God, he's got so much health, though. How much HP does a mountain have? It's a good point. Oh my god, is it another Titan theme? We're being spoiled. Shit. That's awesome. shit. They didn't skimp on these fights in terms of like length either. There's been like what, free phase primal fight. Oh. Hellfire time. Oh, his arm's off! He cut his hand off again! This time the whole thing. Oh my god. What? What am I attacking? Oh, right, okay. I was like, what am I doing? Now it's a shmup. Oh, he's about to get this embedded. This is going right in the skull. Oh! Oh, he split him in half. Or not. Wait, is he still alive? Has he become small titan again? What the fuck? How? Oh! I'm gonna pop one of those, be safe. Nope. Frog! Oh, we gonna do it too? Uh-oh. Nom nom nom. Oh, now we've got the Incredible Hulk toy hands. It's a fucking JoJo fight. Which I can only imagine looks like it's about 4 bit rate. There's so many, like, VFX and stuff going off right now. Right, that's our, like, 5th time killing him. Is he dead now? I'll believe it when I see it. Two Urban Furies. Titan Phase 4 coming, yeah. Alright, it's time to smash us a Mother Crystal. Smash. Nope. So he just straight turned to stone and... Uh-oh. I'm having a moment.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Oh, you appear to have stabbed me in my void tummy. How unfortunate for you.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter.
That could have been avoided.
The world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Well, that sure was a bunch of stuff that just happened, though.
Thank you, Joshua.
Well, Hugo got what he wanted.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning.
He's with Benedictine now.
Then one can constrain
in the trash.
Tides by standing in the sea.
What's your game, Barnyard? What are you up to?
I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord?
Help me, lord, please, me lord. I'm dead, me lord.
Salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop
bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
That's the front of your hand, idiot.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Dalmex exterminate?
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Now kiss, but they already did.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers...
I missed it. Start the run over. Yeah, go reset.
...to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Well, no, he's dead.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor.
Well, that little shit.
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
April Fool's joke, my lord. What sort of sway does that Vicerine really have, then, that she is able to get?
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
Well, actually, I suppose,
Already your steed.
I suppose the Emperor, previous Emperor, also thought he was, like,
what is it
double-crossing him or whatever, right?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand...
Chill out,
in the
Terrence.
presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Okay. Return to the hideaway. Another mother crystal gone. So what do we have left now? Just two. Just this one, this one. A doozy of an hour, yep. Oh yeah, everything has got something new going on there. You're officially over the halfway mark now. I looked it up online. Just kind of did the usual thing I sometimes do and like Googled like, I'm at this area, how far am I? And most people seem to think that Velcroy Desert was around about the halfway mark. So, I don't know, I might be a little bit over. Tough to say.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Oh, someone sent this down for me, that was nice of them. I only say that because of side quests. I suppose it just depends on how long those side quests take you to do though, right?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing. Clive, you're back.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it.
He's just
Which means
pointing out a new
your
costume.
next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
Clive, cut your hair, buddy. It smells like a burning macaque in here.
Hans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists. He took them to his grave, as did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Oh god, map cutscene. Here we go! Strap in for a map cutscene.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, the Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
I bet that's gonna be a cool fucking fight. Fighting Odin.
In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Here for another of my lectures?
Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask. Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of the crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people. They only have their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Or only their own preservation. Which leaves but one man standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugen Havel. If he needs to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. But, as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
Allow me to educate you. Here you are.
You're really not a fan of how they did the flavor dialogue? What do you mean, like, one line of voice and then whatever?
That bastard's shadow loomed over us all for far too long. Thanks for snuffing him out, Clive.
Got the voice actor to read the first few words, it just disrupts your reading of it. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's, in a weird kind of roundabout way, it's a very streamer problem to have, though. You know what I mean? Like, most people are reading it in their heads anyway, so I don't think it would affect them.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Kupka.
Thought that bastard's death would change things.
When I close my eyes.
You can still hear Jara's voice, as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out for the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. Just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me, his live on. They changed my life, and I wanted to thank him ever since.
Only I don't know how.
Don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
Teach them to me. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, and I imagine you did the same in your stuff, Flower. But yeah, because we're reading it out, I think it is disruptive. But I think for most people, that little bit of like audio or whatever is just like a little accompaniment to the dialogue as they read it in their head, just to sort of get an idea of the tone and stuff. Maybe.
Come again.
I don't think it's like bad.
Clive. It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them. But now I can tell them something different. The Kupka's dead, that you avenged them. I know that they'll say back to me that... So let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive.
No worries, mate.
Quick look.
No available quests?
Something in there.
Wow, there's going to be available hunts, though. Oh my god, there is. There's 4. Wait, the fuck is this? Dude? Man? Just dude, man. Soul Stingers. Empty hovel in Dhalmekia. Swarm of the vicious Vilekin has of late made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Korava. Hang on. Get my pen out. Soul Stingers. Korava? Hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Already the stripped corpses of great beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Valkyrie be left to their own devices, the nearby settlement should surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones within a 12 moon. Okay, Grimalkin. Just off the Sickle, the road that leads to Dalimil. From Dalimil to the Jaw, just off the Sickle, okay. Sickle. That helps. Lies a dead-end canyon in which the travellers moving at night are wont to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. The daytime desert heat ever is its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystals on lighting of lamps, only the monster's demise might save them. Dead end. I'll probably go check the dead end first anyway, but I'll put that. Right, what's this guy? The 9 of Knives. In the jaw. Dhalmekian traders, I want to say a prayer for the unwary travellers journeying from Dalimil to Drake's Fang. There lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from their caravans. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveller passing through the place must not flee, but stand and fight. No, that's just the jaw. 9 of Knives. The jaw. And then an S rank. Uh-oh. Oh. An S rank, you say? That's our first one of those. What have we had up to so far? We've had B, we've had A. I think A is the highest we've done. Yeah, this thing. And that thing sucked. So, right, what's this? Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. Lest the echo should be awakened by our presence, no further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Rosarian ruins. S rank. Well, I'm excited to go check that out. Okay. Thank you. Not before I go and see if I can make any new gear, though. Which I guess means I should really go and talk to folks. Do we have?
Who visited?
Do you have anything new here? No, I don't think so. A lot of these I gotta go and buy though. What's up, Harper Crates?
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
He was much nicer about that than I would have been. They're like, oh look, he's crying, a big baby. I'd be like, yeah, well, your parents are dead. Shut up.
Hippocrates.
I wouldn't have said that, really. I joke.
Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
Not the only one.
To others, he reveals naught.
Knock knock, who's there? Not your parents.
That which he leaves in his wake. Like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
How good it is to see you, Clive. Were you aware...
Were you aware that in many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children? It is believed that the Aether used to bring a child into the world hastens Crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Tet and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic and the other spared its burden, their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bearer. They will pass that truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in is now but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen.
I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
There you go. Let's level up my lore level, shall we?
That might interest you.
Not quite level 5 though.
To study the tomes?
I'm good on the tomes, thank you.
Shall ever be open.
Thanks to Sid.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Right, cool. Thanks for the good talk.
Don't just stand there gawping. It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clive. I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every otherworldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure I'll be on receiving end of more than a few. You fought a mountain, but stop your gawping. Yeah. Enhancer. You know, I'll buy it just to have it.
Blind, you know.
I don't know if I ever bought this platinum sword either, you know. Well, I can only assume I didn't, just by virtue of the fact that...
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm gonna do this.
You'll not find a better price than that.
So that they're all in my thing. Because now I have a thing where it's like, I can change the appearance of stuff. Lovely, dark and deep. Into the mire. I want to buy this one.
You're rubbing me blind.
I'm finally doing it. I'm finally buying...
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
Okay, then I sell all those swords because I don't need any of them. I'm finally buying one of these. Oh, you're right, Gav.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Right, good talk, Gav. We have new music.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
Oh, you were busy.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Cid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Not to throw shade on the old Cid, but I would say I've done more than he's done in my short time as Cid.
Good bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring people back that we lost, but it leaves a few hearts.
Mine included.
Mine included, thank you.
What do you want?
I'd like you to create me a sword. A sword. Diamond sword +1. Did I do a stupid? No. Okay, we're fine. That grindstone wouldn't have been better than what I had. I didn't sell it anyway, by the look of it, I just unequipped it.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Okay.
That it? Fine.
That's a cool looking sword, actually. So can I not sell?
And what can I do for you?
Can I not sell this sword?
First weighing you down.
The grindstone?
Is that all?
Hmm. Have I got oh god, I haven't got Jill in my party yet. I want to go and do these hunts, but I don't want to do it without having my party ready to go.
I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Especially if I'm going to go do an S rank, I need all the extra damage I can get.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should.
Oh, I don't know how to break this to you. He's dead. I can't.
When you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
How are you doing?
This fucking guy. How you doing? Right, well, we got use your loaf. And for great justice. The rate we're going, I'm probably not going to do these hunts today. I'll probably do them tomorrow. But it's okay, because we've got double Final Fantasy.
Good day to you.
The crystals
We had to dig a new cellar.
You had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Sorry, how the fuck do I get up there? How do I get to the stairs? There it is.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding in the hands of some...
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. We've heard about a bunch of shadowy figures outside the gate. Go talk to the man who's outside the gate all the time. Not seeing anything. Alright, well that's over then. Quest over.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
in Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see.
You look
I'll look into it.
like 13. So I was not expecting that voice to come out of you, lady.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Run like the wind. You there.
Fuck! He's seen us.
Fuck!
Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here.
Oh, fuck it!
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Wait, use casting cure. Did this motherfucker? Hey! None of that!
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
That was easy enough.
Faster!
Two gil. The items you pick up that are like dotted around are so shockingly not worth it. It's like they're everywhere as well. They're like little fucking dots everywhere if you'd like run over. But they're always like free gil. Hey, mate, I got 100,000 gil. The fuck am I gonna pick up free gil?
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Yeah, I suppose it fucking is.
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever.
It is quite an escalation.
I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts.
Why does it feel like he's talking to me directly? I don't like that.
I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty, all under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades.
Comrades.
And our revenge is already
not comrades.
in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
That took a turn I wasn't expecting.
I'm not going to change his mind.
I don't know that we should. To be honest, I think... sounds like he's recruited people for that explicit purpose. They know what they're doing, they're all complicit. So why should we change their mind?
Take a sniff, good sir.
Don't ask me to take a sniff again.
Without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself.
Fun
but
story,
I've got a
chat.
bakery to run, a bakery that's now short one pair of hands.
At one point I used to work,
Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers.
for a very small portion of my life, I worked at a factory.
Will you see if you can find him?
It was like,
I'll see what I can do.
5 months?
Do you know where
Something
he
like
might
that.
have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
When he says mooning, does he mean moonlighting? Or does he mean, like, showing his ass? Anyway, yeah, fun story. I used to work at a factory. It was a long time ago, and it was for a very short amount of time. We're gonna fight a hunt on the way here, I think. But in the first week, I started with a bunch of other people. Like, all took the same job, essentially, and one of the people that I started with in like the middle of work said he had to go to the toilet, and he went to the toilet, and then one of our supervisors came up and was like, yeah, he's not coming back. We were like, what happened? Apparently he went to the toilet, opened the toilet window, and climbed out and escaped on foot from the factory. So he didn't have the clock out, but with no intention of coming back. Like, he hated the job that much that he just fucking decided that it was time to leave out the bathroom window. Which, you know, all things considered, respect to the man. You know what he was doing. Had I not needed the money at the time, I also would have climbed out the fucking bathroom window and gone home. Because that job was awful. Doesn't stop it from being funny, though. Yay. Oh, there's the, there's one of my hunts. Let's go do that. Seeing as I'm here.
Straight home now.
The 9 of Knives.
My blade yet burns, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. You're feasting.
How much damage did he just do to me? Excuse me? Nope. Oh my god, the poison sucks, man. Ow! Oh, this guy is like not good for that skill because he jumps over my back. Uh-oh.
Help me, boy. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Okay. That guy is done. Level 35.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
He was not easy. Wasn't too bad, but he took me down pretty low a couple of times. I had to use like 2 high potion. Okay. Use your loaf.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
Jesus
the only
Christ, mate.
thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
I
Suppose you
have no idea what he's gonna do.
be needing an escort then.
My carpets.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs,
It's like a blooming
her
onion.
inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
I mean, I feel like you could have gone and done that, really. But I didn't do anything particularly. I just went up to him and said, why don't you,
Now, do some...
I don't know, why don't you make bread again? And he's like, oh my god, you're right, I could just make bread! Right.
I'm telling you, it's true.
Speak with Mid is my next quest. Before I get on to doing these side hunts and such, I'm going to make sure I have my full party. So I need to get Jill back because one of them is an S rank and I don't really want to chance that. But we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to get myself in position though to go talk to Mid. But what I will say, it's a bit late, so I'm probably going to forgo raiding. Instead, I'm just going to end the stream here, more or less. But I hope you had a good time watching, chat. And if you want to see some more of it, it's going to be happening again tomorrow. We're doing double duty on Finale Fantasy XVI until Spooktober starts, more or less. So that's the plan, anyway. And then if we finish it early for some reason, like if we get through a bunch of it, we might switch over to doing Persona streams instead if that is the thing that needs doing. But yeah, we'll come back tomorrow, 7 PM. I will do this mission with Mid or whatever, get my party together. We'll do that, those 3 hunts that I found, and then that'll be our stream for that tomorrow as well. So, usual stuff. The bot has already just done a shout out recently anyway, but I'll just say you can follow me obviously on my YouTube and my Twitter as well as on Twitch. If you want to check that out, you can check all those things out on my Beacons thing, which I'll do the link in the chat over there. And then you can come and join us in the Discord at vot.gg/Discord. That's the Vikings Twitch Discord. You can also go and check out the rest of our community over at vot.gg/links. Chat. That's it from me though. Like I said, we're not going to raid tonight, but I will catch you again tomorrow for another stream at 7 PM of Final Fantasy XVI. Right, take care. Have a good night.